Welcome to the Getting Started in Altium Designer Shorts video series aimed at introducing new users to Altium Designer. This video series will walk through the process of installing and using Altium Designer, including the setup, schematic capture, PCB layout, and finally generating the files needed for manufacturing. Following the download link for the tools, we have the install executable now on our desktop. To start the installation, right-click on it and select Run as Administrator. Again, this is to avoid any permissions issues with the install and is recommended. The account login pop-up window is looking for your Altium Live username and password that you set up originally to kick off the process. Ensure the target folders are empty. As you can see here, there was a previous installation on my machine. I will edit both the program files and shared documents folder names to allow for the installation into an empty directory. In your case, this should not be needed and the default directories would be fine. Follow along and accept the defaults for the installation and click Finish when done. Note the Run Altium Designer is checked, and this will open up Altium Designer at this point. As my machine has network security running, it asks for permission to allow access for the program. This is needed to get licenses. Note, as I have earlier versions of Altium Designer, the installation asks if I want to import the older settings. Normally I would, but to match your installation, I will skip this. In the Tool Licensing tab, pick the available license listed, and then click on Use. Now your tool is licensed and ready to be used. Note, as I have older licenses, you may see them in this view, but normally you'd only have your particular license showing. The Home Page tab has a number of useful sections. The Learning Center has numerous videos that provide useful information and how-tos. Plus, it talks about features. Please explore them for more information and helps. The next step is to click on the Not Connected icon on the upper right side of the window to activate your free workspace for Altium Designer. If you are already part of a company that has a workspace, you might see your company workspace listed here if the admin had already added you to it. If not, please have your company admin add you. If you're not part of a company that may have a workspace already, you can click on the Activate Workspace. This will open up a web page. You can give your workspace a name and pick a location nearest you for the hosting site. Make sure that you check Include Sample Data for examples of projects and some components. Now click on the Activate button. While the workspace is being set up, notice the section on the right listing questions and answers on the workspace. These are ones that normally people ask. Now with the workspace set up, we can see there are a number of sections in it. The Getting Started section, the Project section, Components, and others. Again, there is a quick start guide for the Altium 365 platform. Clicking on the projects, we see the default example projects in our workspace. The components contain categories of various types of components, which can be used for your designs. Now back in Altium Designer, we see the notification for the new workspace. We can connect to it by opening up the connection options and selecting our new workspace. Let's look at Altium Designer. In the tool window, we can see a number of things. The main window, currently showing the Home tab, a top toolbar with menus, and a project panel on the left. Clicking at the bottom of the project panel on the Navigator tab, this allows us to close this panel by clicking on it and selecting Close. To open or add panels not showing, click on the panel button at the bottom right of the window and select the desired panel. The listing of panels is driven by the main window active document and will change depending on the type of document currently being viewed. We will see this in later videos. In Altium Designer, everything is organized in projects. To start or create a new project, we click on the File drop-down menu and pick New Project. Here we picked a new project using the default project template from the workspace and giving it a name. Here we can see the resulting project populated with a schematic, a PC board, active bill of material, and output job files for creating manufacturing files. This project is connected to the workspace and is also stored locally on your machine. Note the green check marks in the project panel listing on the right side of each of the files. These indicate that the respective file is current and it's matching the workspace. When a file is modified, there will be an asterisk on it. Saving the file results in the local file being saved. We would still need to push the changes up to the workspace when ready. This completes the introduction, install, and setup of Altium Designer in the workspace. In our next video, we will explore Altium Designer further with an overview, an introduction to projects, and design methodology.